Like, we kind of call it like the Falcons whānau. We're all here for each other. Just trying to make rugby what it should be.
Inclusive rugby is just about rugby for everyone, but ethnicity you are, what gender you are, whatever sexual orientation you are, rugby is for everyone.
So the Falcons is a gay and inclusive rugby club. We have both a union team and a touch team.
We have players in the team that are straight. We have players in the team that are gay. We have trans players.
Inclusive rugby is a home for everyone under the spectrum of the rainbow, where we can come and still play a sport that we all love and be able to play a game which for many years we weren't allowed to be a part of because of who we were.
I think they're fearless. I think the journey that the Falcons and the rainbow community been through when they're out there pulling on the Falcon shirts, I'm so proud.
We kind of know and understand subtleties within people's lives that, you know, someone might be coming from a background that's a bit more different to normal, or whatever normal is or meant to be.
It's just to show how in rugby we can unite, and it doesn't matter what your background, where you're from, how you feel, that you are safe and we're here to have a good time.
So inclusive rugby is essentially just creating an environment where anybody can show up as their true selves. Well, firstly, as a gay man, I think, well, rugby is definitely not for me. And then I just didn't really view myself as a rugby player anyway, even within that sort of gay and inclusive environment.
Being able to play is a big thing for a lot of us, and being able to play on home turf as well is even better.
Purchas Cup has been going on for a while. It's 6 different clubs across Australia and New Zealand, 8 teams, and then 2 divisions, the Cup and the Shield. You really feel like you're a Kiwi when you play the sport.
And honestly, after the first couple of trainings, I saw how much fun the union boys were having. So I actually ended up training with them, and before you knew it, I was a union player.
We all have a lot of passion, and we're brothers, we're whānau. The vibe in the team, everyone is so different. Like, there's a lot of banter, we throw a lot of shade, read each other, but it's all fun at the end of the day.
I think rugby itself is quite cool because you've got the like physical aspect to it, which is a nice kind of way of releasing stress and just from like normal day-to-day life, and also just, it's a beautiful sport.
After the first few seconds of the game, you know, when we're playing well, we're playing in harmony, we're playing as one, we're backing each other up, and that's a really good feeling.
I don't even remember when I didn't love rugby. Life's quite hard. It's hard for everyone, and rugby gives me kind of like an exit where I can just be free and I can play rugby, and then I can go back to life and I can get on with it. But it gives me a lot of freedom, so I appreciate it. It's just a special club, so I wouldn't want to play for another team.
A lot of us might have been excluded from their clubs in the past or their teams in the past, and not in a way that's like, no, you can't play with us, but just in a way that you feel like you're not part of the team.
Rugby is the last bastion of homophobia in New Zealand. What I've, learned from talking to older players over time is that over time, with the Falcons' presence, that's actually slowly been eroded. So there's a much more accepting environment now within rugby as a whole. Still work to do, but we're definitely, moving in the right direction, which is fantastic.
I think the team needs to realise that they're also inspiring a wider audience of rangatahi and people that are realising before it's too late that there's a place for them in sport.
When I joined the Falcons, I'd only just come out, and they showed me to be able to accept myself and put my best self forward, and don't be ashamed of who I am, and just keep living and keep pushing for my dreams to come. I am proud to be wearing the green jersey, green and black, and we aren't just representing a jersey, we're representing a legacy.
The main challenges that we face as the Falcons is just empowering the team to realise just how capable and brilliant that they are. And once you unlock that, then there's no challenge too big.
Again, no matter who you are, where you've come from, we want to make sure that everyone has a space on that pitch that they can express themselves and be who they are and just play rugby at the end of the day.
That time you've had that jersey on, you were that gatekeeper that guarded that jersey, and now for a lot of us this will be our last tournament and our last games with the team, so we're going in with the guardians of the legacy that came before us, and we're taking it in and bringing in a new jersey, and for the new boys that come after us, they take on the next responsibility.